On, everyone? We are officially here. Winner takes all, one game, essentially a game 7 for the first ever in-season tournament championship. The winner gets the cup, the Lakers versus the Indiana Pacers. And I am super excited for this game, as I'm sure many of you are as well. I fully believe and expect the Lakers to win this game, but it's not going to be an easy task, right? The Indiana Pacers have been ridiculous. Tyrese Halliburton is emerging into a superstar as we speak. The guy is just playing ridiculous basketball right now. In the 2 games against the Boston Celtics and the Milwaukee Bucks, he put up 27 points, 26 points, and put up a total of 28 assists with 0 turnovers. The guy is putting on an absolute clinic and masterclass. He is a real problem. He is the engine that keeps the Indiana Pacers going, and the Lakers are going to have their hands full trying to just contain him. If they can do a good job of slowing him down, making things difficult, getting him to turn the ball over, then the Lakers should be in good shape, and it should be a win. But look, Indiana has shown and proven that they're no slouches, right? They are a very good basketball team. They went through the Boston Celtics and the Milwaukee Bucks, 2 teams that everyone thought would be representing the East, and the 2 teams that many believe will be battling it out in the Eastern Conference Finals to go to the NBA Finals later this season. And look, Indiana in a 7-game series, I don't think beat the Boston Celtics. I don't think beat the Milwaukee Bucks. But the beauty of the in-season tournament is a March Madness NFL-style playoff thing where it's one and done, right? You don't necessarily have to be the best team. You just have to be better for that night. And the Indiana Pacers were able to do that. And a lot of it was towards the end of the game, the Indiana Pacers just closing better, and Tyrese Halliburton hitting some huge shots down the stretch, where I think the Lakers will be able to manage that. But again, Indiana, they are fast-paced. They like to spread you out. They put up historic numbers. I mean, literally, they are a historically great offense right now. They're the best offense, high-powered offense we have ever seen thus far. But they're also a historically bad defense. They're not very good defensively. Their sole goal and purpose is to just outscore you, right? Just put up as many points as possible and, keep it close, and then hopefully you can have the heroics down the stretch, which the Indiana Pacers were able to do against the Boston Celtics and the Milwaukee Bucks, to their credit. So this isn't going to be just some rollover game. This isn't going to be some lousy game. Now, obviously, if the Pacers are struggling and they just can't hit shots and Lakers defense is suffocating and all that stuff, then yeah, maybe the Lakers kind of just cruise to a win here. I don't think that'll be the case. Although I didn't think that'd be the case against the Pelicans. But LeBron James had other plans. LeBron is just otherworldly. But look, we have to go on the assumption that Indiana's going to bring their A game and that the Lakers are going to need to match it and then some. And I, again, fully believe that the Lakers handle business and beat the Indiana Pacers. But how are they going to slow down and beat Indiana? Because, again, it's a tall task. Well, first off, we need to be the number 1 defense in the entire NBA like we have been since Vanderbilt's return. And we're the number 1 defense in the in-season tournament by a large margin. The Lakers have been elite defensively. I mean, championship-level basketball defensively. And they're going to have to continue to push that. The Lakers are going to score points just solely because Indiana just doesn't play any defense, right? And Indiana is going to try to outscore the Lakers. I trust that the Lakers, when push comes to shove, will be able to get the defensive stops when need be to pull out the win, right? If the Lakers don't, then that's where the problem really lies. Because this has to be a team effort, right? LeBron James could go off and give us, another, 40, 20, and 20 game. And because of how much the Indiana Pacers are capable of putting up, it could still be in a losing effort, right? Usually, right, when you're playing most teams, even like the better teams, even like a team like Denver or Boston or Milwaukee or whatever, like usually if you can get to 120 points, it's pretty safe you're going to win, right? But not against the Pacers. Because teams have put up 125 points, 130 points on the Pacers, and the Pacers still won. Because they are averaging like 126, 127 points per game. So the Lakers have to do their job on the defensive side. The Lakers as a team are going to have to step up and really just come with that energy and that effort. We cannot give this team second chance points, second chance opportunities. They're already a high enough powered offense that the last thing the Lakers need to be doing is giving up consistent second chance points to this team. It's a quick way to blow us out. Again, you don't have to be the better team. You just have to be better that night. And Indiana is a team that can absolutely shoot the lights out. They're a team that can absolutely run the Lakers out of the gym if they don't show up. Now, I fully believe that the Lakers will, because we have seen in this in-season tournament, the Lakers have really picked it up a notch. We've talked heavily about how, if only the Lakers played like this every single game of the season, Lakers would probably be undefeated, right? And they've been undefeated thus far in the in-season tournament. But guess what? So have the Indiana Pacers, because they have elevated their game as well. We need LeBron James and Anthony Davis to ball out, right? LeBron James, I have full faith in and belief in, right? LeBron James historically in closeout games is like otherworldly. The guy is healthy, looks spry, looks ready to go. He understands what's at stake. He wants this badly. He wants to be the first ever to win this tournament. And if he wins it, is going to get the MVP. Whoever wins this it's either going to be Halliburton or LeBron that are going to get the MVP. If the Indiana Pacers win, then Halliburton gets the MVP. If LeBron and the Lakers win, then LeBron will get the MVP. LeBron knows this. You don't think that he wants a in-season tournament first ever win, and then on top of that, the MVP for that, and potentially the MVP for the season, and then potentially the NBA Finals on top of the MVP for the NBA Finals? You don't think LeBron has all that in his head right now? Of course he does. He's smelling blood in the water. He is here. He is ready. He is fresh. He is spry. I have no concerns about LeBron James. Zero. The guy has been automatic when it comes to showing up in big games, big moments, hitting big shots, and closing down the stretch. And look, Tyrese Halliburton and the Indiana Pacers have been one of the best teams in the league in the fourth quarter. Halliburton has been one of the best players in the fourth quarter. Guess what? The Lakers are the best, and they have LeBron James, who's up there as the best in the fourth quarter. So Lakers have the guy that can match Tyrese and play even better and outperform him, and do all the things that Tyrese can do, and has more experience and has more everything, right? That's the other key thing. The Indiana Pacers are the fourth youngest team in the league. The Lakers have much more experience in these environments, in this situation, even just playoffs. Half this roster and the key guys were just in the conference finals, right? So they have at least some level of experience. Where Indiana, this is their first run and first taste of real playoff level basketball for most of these guys. They do have guys like, Bruce Brown, who just won an NBA championship. They have some guys that have had some playoff moments, but not to the level of a LeBron James or an Anthony Davis who have won an NBA championship. Again, Bruce Brown did, but he was the 6th, 7th guy off the bench. LeBron James and Anthony Davis were the two best players in that run. It's different, right? Anthony Davis, this is it, buddy. This is the game we need you to show up and dominate. You're going up against Miles Turner. He is an excellent shot blocker, defensive guy. He could spread the floor and spread you out. He's a guy that could go get, 25 and 10, dish out a couple assists. Anthony Davis needs to outplay Miles Turner. It's that simple. If LeBron James can keep pace and outplay Tyrese Halliburton, and Anthony Davis can outplay Miles Turner, which, don't get me wrong, Miles Turner is an excellent center. He's not Anthony Davis. He's nowhere near Anthony Davis. So if these two guys can outplay Tyrese Halliburton and Miles Turner, the Lakers should win this game handily, right? Because I trust Austin Reeves, who has been excellent in big games, excellent in big game moments. I expect him to show up, right? D'Lo and all that, I expect other guys to show up enough to where we should be able to win this. And if it's close down the stretch and all that stuff, if Anthony Davis and LeBron James are playing the way that we know that they can play, then I trust them to close it out over Tyrese Halliburton and Miles Turner. There is no reason Halliburton and Miles Turner should be outplaying and outperforming LeBron James and Anthony Davis in this championship. It shouldn't happen. It can't happen. So if the Lakers show up defensively, the Lakers bring that energy and hustle, right? Slow down their fast break because they love to get out and run. LeBron James, who, again, out of everything, that's the most confident I'm in. LeBron James showing up, and then Anthony Davis showing up and playing big, which we know he can. He's won an NBA championship as arguably their best player during that run. I mean, you could have given Anthony Davis the MVP, Finals MVP, in that bubble, and nobody would have been surprised. Not even LeBron would have been shocked. Anthony Davis was that good. So we know Anthony Davis is in there. This is a good opportunity for him to kind of wake up and show like what he can do in the playoffs. We need this. But we need the other guys to step up also. As I mentioned, Austin Reeves, D'Angelo Russell. Every time those two guys play well together, we win. Every single time. When both of them play well. Problem is it's very rare that they both play well. It's usually Austin Reeves has a great game and D'Lo is terrible, or D'Lo has a great game and Austin Reeves is terrible. This is your moment, guys. This is it, right? Show up. This is playoff level basketball. 5 months, 6 months before playoff level basketball. This is a good experience, good opportunity to kind of just hone your craft, hone your skills, kind of see what we got for that time going into the playoffs. We need D'Lo to show up. The big advantage that the Indiana Pacers have is their guard play. Between Tyrese Halliburton, Bruce Brown, who busted up D'Lo in that Western Conference Finals. Now, I've been a huge defender of D'Angelo Russell. I think this guy's gotten a bad rep because of just a lot of recency bias. People seem to forget what he did in that Memphis and Warriors series. I mean, he single-handedly pulled this out in several games. Like, he's been fine, right? He's having a good season thus far, but this is a good opportunity for him to kind of change the tide and change the narrative. I'm not saying he has to go out here and drop 30 or nothing, right? Just play your game, man. Just go out there, take care of the basketball. Go, if he gave me 15-5-5 or 15-3-5 on just some level of, like, 37 to 40% three-point shooting and, like, 47 to 50% from the field, I'd be that knock out of the park, right? Same thing with Austin Reeves. If Austin Reeves, just between these two guys, if I can get 30 points, 8 rebounds, and 8 to 10 assists between both guys, I think we win this game handily. So we need these guys to step up. Their big advantage, as I mentioned, is their guard play. We need to match them in their guard play. And our advantage is our perimeter, our size. Got to use it. Got to capitalize on it. The Lakers should get this win. I have full confidence that they will. I think they understand the urgency. I think they understand what is at stake here. You're playing for $500,000. You're playing for the cup. You're playing for the bragging rights of being the first team to ever win it. Make it happen. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion, so I pass the question on to you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? Think the Lakers get it done? Do you think they don't? How do you feel? Whatever your thoughts are. I'd love to hear it, so let me know down in the comments below. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me out a lot. Lets me enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. Not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one. Thank you.